We're getting away from an El Nino, which means fewer storms, so we're getting into a situation atmospherically for more storms.
Ken Graham, director of the National Weather Service, getting the word out ahead of the season.
Because this is right around the corner, starting June 1st.
The starting point for any seasonal outlook, whether the Pacific Ocean is in El Nino or La Nina.
In La Nina, the opposite's true.
El Nino, warmer than average water in the tropical Pacific, is fading. It's expected to turn cooler than average this summer, called La Nina. Michael Brennan, director of the National Hurricane Center, says that's key.
And so that tends to reduce the vertical wind shear over portions of the tropical Atlantic.
During El Nino, upper-level winds tend to be stronger over the Atlantic, ripping storms apart. In a La Nina season, those winds are usually weaker, making it easier for storms to grow.
Developing tropical storms and hurricanes don't like that vertical wind shear.
As La Nina develops in the Pacific,
we also have very warm ocean temperatures in the Atlantic.
That ocean warmth is fuel for future storms.
So, we're here in May. We see ocean temperatures in parts of the main development region in the Atlantic that are already as warm as they might be, later into the summer. So the combination of those factors, could certainly lead to a busy season.
The average hurricane season has 14 named storms, 7 of which become hurricanes, and 3 of those reaching major Category 3 or higher status. NOAA's outlook will be out later this month, but the experts at Colorado State University are out with their forecast for the season, calling for 23 named storms, 11 hurricanes, and 5 major hurricanes above average in all 3 categories.
We know that this season will likely be busier than normal.
Ann Bink is Associate Administrator for Response and Recovery at FEMA.
So one of the things we're doing is reviewing our plans and making sure that we have our assets ready to go.
Once storms start developing,
these planes right here make the models anywhere from 10 to 20% better.
This isn't the cockpit of your normal airplane. This is a hurricane hunter designed to fly right into the middle of a storm.
This is
I've flown through 28 hurricanes in 8 years.
Nick Underwood is an aerospace engineer with the NOAA Hurricane Hunters.
Getting in situ data, actually from a hurricane, not remote observations, is so valuable.
He flies in the WP-3D Orion. Combined with missions from the Air Force's WC-130, it's crucial work to improve our understanding of storms.
Every storm is different. Whether it's a tropical storm or a Cat 1 hurricane or a Cat 5 hurricane, we have an idea of what we're going to get into, but until we get out there, we really don't know what the ride's going to be like.
Once they make it to the storm,
we drop these from the bottom of the aircraft. They have a parachute that deploys, and as they're floating down through the atmosphere, they're collecting temperature, pressure, humidity, wind speed, and wind direction data for us.
Between 20 and 30 drop sondes are deployed each mission.
We try to target each quadrant of the storm to be sure that we're getting as much data as we can.
That data is fed back into the computer models to improve their accuracy.
It's an incredible piece of information that we get into the models.
We've been affected by tropical systems recently, but the last hurricane landfall in New England was more than 30 years ago.
And it's been since Bob. It's been a long time since New England got hit by a storm, so we can't let our guard down.
Busy season or not,
one storm in your area is a busy season.
Having a plan for one is most important.
Everybody in Connecticut has to be ready every year for potential hurricane tropical storm impacts.
It's not a matter of if one will hit, but when. I'm meteorologist Ryan Breton, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.